If you've been wanting a cheap Chinese EV, well, unfortunately, yeah, this isn't quite it. But it is cheap. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to see you. You can buy one of these for 12,000 US dollars, right? It's an EV. Technically, it looks like a car. It's more like a quadricycle. I think it's actually called the Zero Electric Micro Car. The price is $11,900. And I mean, it is very micro. Unfortunately, it can only be driven at speeds limited to 25 miles an hour. Rules it out for any highways or any real proper roads. Unfortunately, it's called a neighborhood electric vehicle. It offers a 90-mile range. So it's got really good range for a car with such slow speeds. However, it is actually considered a quadricycle. It has a 3.2 kilowatt onboard charger that can recharge it in under 3 hours on simply a household connection. It's designed for quick trips around town. Let's say you lived in a small city, for example. It has a tiny upright frame, 2 seats, and a small frunk. It's 88 inches long, which is about 55 inches shorter than a Fiat 500e, meaning, it's very, very small. But it would be much safer than, say, riding an electric bicycle around. So this is an option in that sense. Now, it's limited to 25 miles an hour, but I can see what people will do, and that is remove the speed limiter. Then you might be able to do something like 40 miles an hour in the vehicle, I believe. But because it's a neighborhood electric vehicle, federal regulations prohibit driving it on roads with a speed limit greater than 35 miles an hour. With the 25 mile per hour speed limiter, you're pretty restricted. So I'm not going to guess this car's going to sell that well, but a lot of people are talking about it. And a lot of people are interested because, hey, I mean, realistically, a lot of people spend this much money on a bicycle in the Western world. It does have some kind of nice features. You can get air conditioning. It does have heating as well. It's got power steering, a rear view camera, an optional head unit with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto functionality. Apparently, the company says that it's going to have some extra features coming soon. They can produce 4,000 vehicles a year. So these are technically made in the United States. Now I'm going to guess that they're actually assembled in the US, and the majority of the parts probably come from China. Doesn't qualify for any EV incentives that I know of. So that would suggest that's pretty likely. I don't really understand this, guys. I mean, this story is doing the rounds. You've probably seen it. But realistically, why don't companies in the US just import these cheap EVs from China, pay the 27.5% tax. It's not that bad, really, 27.5%, because you can buy EVs in China that are miles better than this for 4,000 US dollars. Literally. I mean, I've made videos on them. I know you can buy them. I've seen them on car adverts in China, many places where you can actually purchase them. $4,000 for a full-on proper vehicle. Yeah, technically you might call it a quadricycle, but it's a proper vehicle. It's got airbags. It's actually a proper car. You're looking at 200 miles of range if you pay a couple extra $1,000. But really, why not just import that? Pay the tax, pay the shipping cost. You're still going to come get one to the States for 10 grand, right? Chuck a few $1,000s on top as your actual, your sales price, the actual commission you're making. And, well, you've got a great car that would be way better than this. Anyway, maybe someone could do it in Mexico too. Then you could maybe avoid some of the 27.5% tax. If you took it to Mexico and then brought them through the back door, and no one would really blink an eye. I mean, it wouldn't really make any dent on the American automotive market. Or would it? I don't know. Either way, it would be a good option. I know there's a lot of people who are interested. Could be good for, college students, for example. People that are just driving around campus or driving around small cities. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about that idea. Thanks for watching.